Dun 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 dun. First things first, we are going to light the Halloween candle. Yay! This candle actually smells insane. It's the candy corn one that I recently featured in my autumnal haul, and may I just say, it smells so good. Hi guys, and welcome to today's vlog. I hope you are well and having a fun week, whatever you're up to. What is going on with my mouth? I just noticed it was like, anyway, I don't know. If I prop you up there, will it stay? Haha, I might have just found my new favourite place to like prop the camera. So as you probably know, I uploaded a vlog recently to announce that we booked a last minute trip to Orlando, Florida. We are going to Disney World for a 1 week, me and Mr. P. I personally feel like a week's long enough. We obviously lived in Disney. I lived there for a year, P lived there for 6 months. So we're going there for 1 week. We are just going to the Disney parks. We're not doing like Universal this time. Just because like there's quite a lot of new stuff open in Disney. I just really want to focus on my time and energy there and see as much as possible. So yeah, that is coming up real soon. It's like 12 days away. I'm going to stop swiveling the chair because I feel like I'm annoying you guys. I'm also annoying myself. I'm going to miss Robin while I'm away, but she's going to go to my mum and dad's house. She loves it there and they love her, so she'll have a fun time, and I probably will bring you something back, okay? On the topic of fun events, next Wednesday I am attending, this is so cool, I haven't even announced this yet. Next Wednesday I'm attending an event in London. So as you know, I'm a fan, I'm a huge fan of Zoe Sugg, aka Zoella. Not just like her YouTube channel, but I feel like this year more so, I've really like became fascinated and intrigued and inspired by her vlog channel. Not just because of her vlogs, because they're like fun to watch, but kind of like seeing a behind the scenes look into everything that she does. Like being that like work-wise, her brand, her Zoella brand, her lifestyle brand, her Zoella beauty brand. When you see YouTubers or, you know, celebrities release books or release fragrances or homeware or like clothing, I've always kind of like tried to think like, how much involvement do they have in them items? Do they just go to a meeting, all of the products are laid out for them, they just say, yes, that's great, and they just have their name written against it? Like, you kind of never see that process on like any of, I don't think I've ever seen that process before. Whereas Zoella has definitely, over the last few years, talked about her products. She does hauls, she talks about, like, goes into depth about like how the products are made, what they are, what they smell like, how to use them. But since like January this year, she's definitely turned it around, her vlogs, and shown us a much more behind the scenes look into every single step and every process that goes into creating these items. Like her beauty products, her homeware products, her books. Like, I honestly feel like I've sat in on meetings and watched like the development stages of the book, for instance. I've seen the behind the scenes photo shoots. I've seen behind the scenes writing, like initial writing of like ideas that she's had. And like now the book is going to be released soon. Not sponsored at all, like not at all. I'm literally just doing this off my own interest, my own passion. I just think it's a really interesting view and concept and really cool thing to share with her fans, with her subscribers. So yeah, I just find it so fascinating. And on top of that, next week is the launch of her new book. It's kind of like a lifestyle book, I'm gonna say. It's got cool like party ideas, like hosting ideas, recipe ideas, decorating ideas. The perfect book for like me to read. And I've seen like visually what it looks like. It looks so nice. Like it definitely is one of them books that you're going to enjoy picking up, going to enjoy reading, but it's also going to look nice if it's on like a bookshelf or a coffee table or, you know, next to your computer. So I already pre-ordered it months and months ago. I think it was like, I don't know, January, February time, and it was maybe announced. It was a way back. I already pre-ordered like the book. It was like a signed copy, I think from W.H. Smith's or Waterstones, I can't remember. But recently she announced that she was doing 3 special like book kind of talks where she's having an audience with Zoe, and also another host. So the one I'm going to is next Wednesday in London. So Zoe's going to be there, and also Jim Chapman. And it's going to be a talk about the book and kind of like the process of it again, and maybe like some of her favourite things in there, some of the things that she came across when creating the book. I think it's just going to be a really interesting like evening. It's not a meet and greet, it's not an opportunity to get your book signed. Like the book is already going to be pre-signed and like I believe put on your seat, which is fine. I just think it's a really cool concept to have the opportunity to go and kind of sit in a more almost like intimate setting and kind of hear from the author themselves, like talk about their book, which for me I think is much more nicer than going to a meet and greet and literally having seconds with that person and being swooshed along. I actually met Joey Graceffa a few years ago. He literally had 5 seconds with him. I actually really like Joey. I watch his videos and yeah, I just kind of laughed at how short he was with them. That's not their fault at all. There's obviously hundreds of people there to meet them. They want to try and get as many hundreds through as possible to meet that celebrity and to get the book from them. So it was kind of a rushed experience. So for me, this experience is going to be much cooler to sit down, to see Zoe on stage live talking about her book, talking about her process, talking about, you know, things that she enjoyed, talking about her best bits. I'm just really intrigued and really excited for it. So yeah, that is next Wednesday in London. Should be really cool, and I think I'm like row A, which is so funny. I booked the ticket like as soon as the alert came through, and then when I kind of looked I was like, okay, A. I was like, okay, that's cool. But then when I looked I was like, oh my god, I'm actually front row. So I'm gonna have a good view of Zoe and Jim. I've been subscribed to Zoe for a while now, and watching her vlogs and her talking about her anxiety and, you know, being in like big spaces with a lot of people, how it makes her feel, to be able to overcome that and do an event like this, I just think is a really cool thing, and she should be really proud of herself to be able to push through it and push herself out of her comfort zone and make these things happen. So Zoe, if you're ever watching this video, which you probably won't ever see, yeah, well done, because I'm proud of you, and hundreds of other people are. I just feel like it's going to be the perfect book to have like for this time of year, autumn, Christmas time. Can you imagine the ideas that Zoe's going to have? I think they're going to be pretty cool. Let me know if you're going to the event. I know there's going to be one in London, one in Manchester, and one in Edinburgh, I think. It's either Edinburgh and Glasgow, I can't remember. But I'll leave a link to where you can buy tickets down below. I'm going to end this vlog now. I'm going to edit it and try and get it up tomorrow, just because I want to be more on top of my vlogs. I've decided that my vlogs don't necessarily need to be following me throughout the course of a day or throughout the course of the night. I can almost just talk about a particular topic that's happening that day or is coming up, and yeah, just try this style. If you're interested in these vlogs and hearing like topic of the day kind of subjects, let me know, because I kind of have lots of topics to talk about. Thank you for watching as always. Today's sweet comment goes to this person right here. Thank you for your love and support as always, and until next time, peace.